Hello, everybody. This is our first lecture on Intro to Anthropology 37. So, first of all, I'd like to apologize for the confusion with Brightspace. Hopefully, after this week, everything will be clear. This is going to be a quick introductory. Um, how do I use this class kind of lecture. So let's get started with pulling up your actual. Here it is. Pulling up your actual class. Okay. So as you can see here, this should be your class. As time goes on, there will be more modules here. So it'll be week 2, week 3, week 4, so on and so forth. I have announcements on this side. All right. I email you guys every week just to tell you like what's due and stuff. So please don't ignore those emails. Those emails are maybe going to be a paragraph tops. It's usually just a couple sentences. But I just want to keep everyone as up to date as possible. You could use this stuff on the right. I don't really know what it's for, work to do, I guess. I guess it's good reminders, but really what most of this is in here, right? It's in these little weeks, okay? You're gonna click this, boom, and you're in week 1, okay? Everything should be ready to go. Oh, I forgot to add in here that you need to watch these lectures, but it's fine. So in this section, you're going to have a little message right here. It's going to tell you what's due. So for example, quiz 1 is due on Wednesday, reflection 1 is due on Friday, right? You're going to get, this is basically where you get all the information from, okay? And on top of that, my email's right here. Oh, I should probably add the Zoom link. It's all right, I'll do that later. So right here, okay, as you can see, all right, this is the reading right here. Windows of Humanity, Chapter 1. This is the syllabus right here. This is the tentative schedule for this class. There's quiz 1 right here that you just click that and take it, and this is reflection 1, okay? I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly, but let's open up the syllabus first. Okay, so, oh nice, it opens it up within the thing. That's great. Okay, so okay. So, Introduction to Anthropology 3700, all right, Kingsborough Community College, fall 2024. You guys are asynchronous, meaning that we do not have live sessions, okay? Meaning you can watch this lecture whenever it's convenient for you before this due dates, basically, okay? Make sure you're in the right class. I'm your instructor, Raymond Fong, and my email is right here, raymond.fong@kbcq.edu. If you'll notice, I don't have my phone number. For some reason, some people found my phone number or was able to call me. Do not call me about school stuff. If you call me about school stuff, I'm just gonna hang up. However, if you do want to talk about it, we can schedule a time for Zoom and we can, get that done, no problem. Okay, just shoot me an email, we can get it done, no problem. Now, course description, okay? A comparative study of the human condition in various societies and its application in solving practical problems. Topics include human evolution, the meaning of our physical diversity, communication, miscommunication, past, present, cultural diversity. So, look, the course description and course objectives, they're set by the department, okay, for kind of more legal reasons. We are going to be going over all this stuff, but it's not going to be, this is not the way I would put it in my syllabus, right? But we are going over that stuff. There are like 3 or 4 things I want you to take away from this class. One, I want you to know what anthropology is. Very simply, okay? Anthropology has 4 main subfields. When you read something in the newspaper, when you see something, maybe in a book, maybe when someone talks to you, when they tell you what they're doing, I want you to be able to identify which type of anthropology that is. It's that simple. I just want you to know the general idea of all different type or all of the 4 main different types of anthropologies, okay? The second thing, I would like you to have a good impression of anthropology. Why is that important? It's important because no one, 1, knows what anthropology is, and no one, 2, wants to give money to anthropology because they've done a bad job, essentially, at teaching people why anthropology is important, right? Anthropology is really important. We're going to go over that later. But look, at the very least, it's interesting. Most people don't even know what it is, right? So I hope that after this class, you have a positive impression of anthropology. I don't expect any of you to become anthropologists unless you unless something in this class really clicks with you. But I hope that at the end of this, you'll have a positive, you'll have had fun in this class and you've learned something. But also, it's something that you think is good, essentially, right? And the last thing really is I really want you to understand how this anthropology itself is kind of the study of humans, right? Why is it important to our understanding of being human in general? Okay, so those are my three real main course objectives, and I hope we can accomplish those by the end of the semester. Okay. Now, accessibility statement. Accessibility Services, AAS, serves as a liaison and a resource to the KCC community regarding disability issues, promotes equal access to all KCC programs and activities, and makes every reasonable effort to provide appropriate accommodation assistance to students with disabilities. Your instructor, me, will make the accommodations you need once you provide documentation from the AAS office. Please contact the AAS for assistance. Okay, so this is very clean cut for this particular class. For me, usually it's just like a longer test time, or it's like more time to do work or something like that. It's pretty straightforward, right? If you do have an accessibility issue, please let me know early. I do not want to have an email from AAS the day after my exam, right? And then it's like, oh, this student needs like 2.5 hours to do the exam. Please let me know earlier. Okay, please. All right. That's pretty straightforward. Conduct guidelines. This doesn't really apply to you guys. This is nothing. Plagiarism is big. Plagiarism, cheating, and grounds for cheating are immediately fit in this course. If you need, I'm gonna clarify what plagiarism is later on. Okay, that's great. This is all kind of things that you don't need to know. Okay. Now let's talk about plagiarism. Okay. One of the main problems that a lot of people are having in our classes is AI. If your essay is like straight off of AI, like ChatGPT or whatever, I'm gonna give you an F. Okay. It needs to be your own work. Now, does that mean you cannot use AI? Of course not. I think you should use AI. I don't really care, right? I am, as you can tell, I'm not an older, like kind of like I understand how AI works. I use AI myself. Now, what you need to use AI for is for writing. Okay. I am not an English class. If you used an AI, a ChatGPT or whatever to help you write your essay for English, they'd be pissed. If you use AI to help you write your paper for my class, I don't really care. But the information needs to come from you and this class. Okay. So if you have problems being like, oh, you know, archaeologists study stone pots, tools, and pottery, and you can't expand on that at all, right? You put all the information down from the class, but you can't expand on it. Then you can use ChatGPT or AI to be like, hey, like, can you make an essay out of this? Make it basically to make it sound nice. However, if you pull information from AI, I will count that as wrong. And it'll be very obvious. I've had to put in like a bunch of questions to like get around this, so it's really annoying. Please don't annoy me. It's that simple. Okay. I don't think I have a lot of homework in this class. I don't think my work is very difficult. But if you make my life difficult, I'm going to make your life difficult. It's that simple. Okay. So let's move on. What do you need for this class? Materials and required text? Nothing really. You just need to know how to use Brightspace and use your email. Those are the two main things. When I communicate with you, it's going to be through email. I am not 100% sure whether Brightspace has a like a messaging system. Don't use that. If they do, just email me. I check my email all the time. It's the way to go. Okay. Please use email. All right. And in terms of required text, there are no required text for this class, so you're good to go. Okay. All of my stuff will be posted on the website as chapter 1 is posted right now. Okay. Now let's talk about, actually, you know what? Let's go back. Let me show you where it is. So again, all readings, if we have readings for that week, which sometimes we will, sometimes we won't, it's literally just going to be right here. It's going to be very obvious. It's going to say like, whatever. It's going to be a PDF document, obviously. This first week has a lot of PDF documents just because, we have the reading, we have the syllabus, we have the schedule and all this other stuff, but usually it won't have that much stuff. Okay. So all you do is click on it and then it's going to be pulled up. For this one in particular, it's upside down. So I apologize for that, but how do you do this? So you can just go to 18, right? So see chapter 1, what is the anthropology, and then just go backwards from there. Okay. All right, great. Let me go back to the syllabus. All right. So this is the part that you really need to pay attention to. Okay. There are 3 parts to this class: exams, reflections, and quizzes. Okay. Let me talk about the easiest one first, exams. Exams, there are 2 exams. And obviously you are asynchronous, so they're going to be taken online. You'll have like an hour and 30 to take the exam, 1 midterm and 1 final. The midterm exam is going to be 20 multiple choice questions and then 4 short answer questions. They are evenly distributed, meaning that the multiple choice questions are worth 10 points and the short answer questions are worth 10 points, meaning that the short answer questions are worth a lot. Okay. The final will be 40 questions multiple choice and 5 short answer questions, right? That sounds like a lot, but it's not. The 40 questions multiple choice, 20 of them, meaning half, is going to be directly from the midterm, meaning the midterm is going to be copy and pasted more or less onto the final. Okay. So the final will have 20 new questions and 3 new short answer questions, right? 22 of those questions, 20 multiple choice and 2 short answer, are going to be from the midterm. Okay. So as you'll see later, when you take the midterm, I'm not going to give you the correct answers. I'm going to tell you which ones you got wrong, but I will not tell you the right answers because because you just need to figure it out on your own. Those questions are going to come up again on the final. Okay. Now, last one, reflections. There will be a total of 5 reflection pieces. The reflection pieces 2 to 5 will be single space, 1 page, 600 words writing assignment. That will be half summary and half analysis. Problems will be provided and they will be part of a class discussion. Well, obviously in this case, it's not. Each homework assignment must be submitted online through Brightspace. Any missing or late assignments will receive a deduction. Each homework assignment will be worth 8 points. Late papers will be accepted with an initial 10% deduction and 5% deduction each day following. So look, there are 5 reflection pieces, right? 5 of them. The first one is really just one for you just to kind of get used to submitting stuff online. I find that very helpful in general, and just to make sure that you understand the syllabus and stuff like that. Okay. But usually 2 to 5, right? They're going to be half summary and half analysis, meaning that half of it is going to be you telling me what we went over in class, and the other half is I'm going to ask you to apply that to something. It's very straightforward. Okay. This writing assignment is only going to be 600 words. That is 1 page single spaced or 2 pages double spaced. You only have 4 real writing assignments in this class. Okay. So I expect when you submit these assignments, them to be good. There's literally only, well, total, including this first reflection, there's only 5 homework assignments for this class. I expect them to be good. Okay. When I say good, I don't mean they need to be right per se, but they need to be following the directions. I need you to demonstrate that you've watched the freaking lectures through your reflections. My lectures are, at most an hour a piece. So throughout the week, throughout 2 weeks, or throughout the week, if you spend half an hour a day watching my lectures, you'll still have 3 days left. Does that make sense? So I need my expectations for you for this reflection piece is that you've watched the lectures. Okay. Now, I'm not a super hard grader on this, but if it's wrong, if you give me BS, I'm going to mark it off. It's that simple, right? Are you answering the questions? Is the information coming from the class? Yes, you're probably going to get 100. No, you're probably going to get a 50. Okay. Now, also, if you give me something that's 599 words, I'm going to mark you as not having done 600 words. Please don't play with me because it's like, you got your name, you got, Professor Fong, Anthropology 37, whatever. That takes up 10, 15 words. And 600 words is already a very forgiving amount. So please make sure they follow the directions. Okay. Now, make sure to submit to online through Brightspace. Okay, here. Late or missing submissions. Okay. Late is very straightforward. If you turn in your assignment, if the assignment is due on Friday, which it usually is, okay, and you give it to me Saturday, it is 90%. Sunday, 85%. Monday, 80%. Okay. So what happens is first day that's late, 10% off. Second day it's late, 5% off. Third day it's late, 5% off. So on and so forth till there's 0. Okay. So please make sure to keep up with your homework. All right. I don't know why this chokes a lot of people up. I don't know. I think it's pretty clear. I think it's pretty not too overwhelming in terms of its difficulty. So please make sure to get those done. Okay. Now, this last one, quizzes. Quizzes will be given weekly. You can miss up to 4 quiz questions to receive full credit. If you miss 5 quiz questions, your score will go down from 5 points and then 1 point for every missed quiz after. So, oh, this is a big one. Late quizzes are not accepted. Okay. The way I look at quizzes are, did you listen or look or whatever, watch, listen to the lecture? That's it. All right. They're not going to be, I'm not going to talk about super difficult stuff. But for example, if I mention, which happens later, I don't know, if I relate culture to a scaffold, right? I'm going to ask you a question. What did Professor Fong relate culture to? And then you should have the answer. These quizzes are available for you the whole week and they are unlimited attempts, right? So what you could do is you look at the quiz before you listen to the lecture and then you got all the answers. Okay. Again, not a very difficult thing, but again, still a lot of students seem to trip up on this. Okay. Now, the way the scoring works. Basically, I look at the quizzes kind of like attendance because I can't grade you on attendance and there is no attendance for this class because it's online. But when you uh miss 2 quiz questions. That's like basically I basically give 2 quiz questions per lecture, right? If you miss 2 quiz questions, that means that you don't get attendance for that day, basically, right? So I'm basically allowing you to miss 4 quiz questions and still get 100% on this in this course, right? Within every week, maybe I think there's four quiz questions every week or so. Okay. Is it 4 or is it 2? Maybe it's 2. Doesn't matter. The main point is that there's not a lot of them. Okay. So when you miss 5, your overall quiz grade, which is 15 points, okay, is going to go down by 33%, right? So once you miss 1 question, you miss 2 questions, no problem, still 100%. 3 questions, no problem. 4 questions, no problem. The 5th question, though, your grade drops significantly. And then every missed quiz question after that is minus 1 point. Okay. So please keep that in mind. That's gonna be that's gonna be that's gonna be important. Okay. That's pretty much it for the class. All right. But now let's talk about the reflections and quizzes, how to submit them. Let's see. Where is it? All right. So let's say you want to submit a quiz. Just click the quiz. It's gonna tell you to do all this stuff because it can give you some of the information, right? Great, good. Let's do wait, September 11th. Yeah, right. Yes, Wednesday. Okay. Oh, before I forget, so the reason why it's due on Wednesday and not Friday is because verification enrollment is due on Wednesday night. Okay. So if you don't show me that you've worked in this class by that time, I need to drop you from this course. Okay. So please make sure to submit this. Please, 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 please make sure to submit this. Okay. So I'm going to start. Where's the start quiz button? Where's the start quiz button? What's going on? Hold on. Dude, what is going on? Shouldn't it just come up? Summary. That is because they already did it. Why isn't it letting me take it though? Due available until. So where's okay. So click this. Dude, what is going on? Will it not let me take it? Where's the freaking start? Hold on. Let me. What is happening right now? Okay. Should be right. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me take the quiz. But I have some people taking the quiz already, so maybe that's not a problem. Okay. Whatever. For quiz one, see if you can figure it out. If not, email me again and I'll figure it out. But I'm pretty sure it's because I'm using like my account that I can't get the start button. That's weird that it's not letting me though, because usually it's no problem. Updated alternate formats. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so the next one, reflection, right? How do you submit reflection? So you're going to answer all this stuff. Great. You're going to put it onto a Word document. Okay. Right here, right? It gives you all the instructions. See, like right here, it has it. Anyways, doesn't matter. So all you're going to do is upload. Okay. You can't see it, but I'm going through my files right now. And then you're going to put it in there. That's it. Poop. It's uploaded. Okay. And then you have to press submit though, right here. Boom. And then it's submitted. All right. That's it. That's how you submit homework. All right. Other than that, that is pretty much it. That is most of it. I'm kind of concerned about the quiz, but if there's issues with the quiz, just let me know earlier. Why the heck isn't it let me take the quiz? All right. Well, that's it for now. Okay. Oh, sorry. One more thing. Let's talk about the tentative schedule. So they kind of it is a requirement for us to post a tentative schedule, and it usually does follow it more or less, but sometimes the dates get messed up depending on just things that happen. Okay, so it's very simple. This week we're going over obviously the introduction and stuff like that. Next week we're starting archaeology. We're do that for a couple weeks. Okay, and then we have a reflection due. Okay, we're going to do social cultural probably for a few weeks because that's my favorite. That's we're gonna spend a little more time on that. But also there are some weird breaks in between there. So I kind of, again, like I know this is technically not a lecture class, but I kind of take it similarly in terms of its breaks and stuff like that. If I would only have one lecture for my lecture class, then you're only gonna have one lecture for that week. Okay. So again, we're going to go over social culture probably for a few weeks, right? Then reflection 3 is due, and then the midterm, okay? Midterm is due. Great. Linguistic anthropology for a couple weeks. What's it called? The reflection 4 is due, okay? Biological anthropology, couple weeks. Reflection 5 is due. Extra credit will open up, and then we'll have the final exam, okay? It's pretty straightforward. I try to create this as simple as possible, especially with what's it called? Especially with the new Brightspace format. Let me see if I can have this show on another class. Okay. Okay, great. Let's see. Let's see what the quiz is. Gonna show me. Nope. Okay. Where's the start quiz? But that's all right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. One last thing. I will be putting a Zoom kind of like bar later on for you guys if you guys need to talk to me during for office hours or anything. So that'll be taken care of as well. All right. So again, please make sure to submit your quiz by Wednesday and make sure to submit your reflection by Friday, and then you guys are all good to go. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email at raymond.fong@kvcc.cuny.edu.